Army recovers 1,671 Pvc'S ballot papers from Lagos House. Arrest 3. Personnel of the 9th Brigade of the Nigerian Army recovered 1,671 permanent voters' cards (PVC) in an apartment in Oludiapapa area of Lagos State. 3 persons were subsequently arrested in the apartment, while the prime suspect was said to be on the run. Also recovered in the apartment were ballot papers, cutlasses, and Indian hemp. How did they get to them? How did they have 1,071 PVC with them? Who gave it to them? Was it stolen? Was it collected from would-be voters? What was the purpose? Well, generally in an election period like this, the thing is to rig. Is it to induce the voters? Well, this kind of thing should not be delayed. Investigation should be made, and whatever findings should be made public so that everyone will know what is going on in our nation. Vanguard gathered that the startling discovery was made in the course of a preliminary investigation into an incident that occurred in the area. The brigade commander, Brigadier General Isang, who paraded the suspect and the recovered PVCs, ballot papers, and other items before journalists at the Ikeja cantonment, said the arrest and recovery were made following a tip-off. Most of the recovered PVCs had the year 2022 as the registration number, while others had the years 2011, 2012, and 2021, with all the owners being residents of Lagos State. The best bet for this kind of thing, since the election has been postponed, is to get to radio station and begin to call the names on those voters' cards, get people who are the owners of the original owners of this voters' card to come and pick them up so that they can vote in the forthcoming election in Lagos State. Briefing journalists, the Brigadier General said earlier 3 young men were arrested with 1,671 PVCs. This was after early information was received with the support of the Department of State Services, DSS, who were able to arrest them. They were arrested with some drugs, that's another offense, dagger, charms, and over 1,000 PVCs. They were arrested at the Upper Park General area in a house where we traced them to. The owner of the house, who is the prime suspect, was traced to an hotel, but he took off. How can he run away when we have soldiers and DSS behind them to get them arrested? So how did he escape? We are going to hand this suspect and exhibit over to our immediate headquarters to do the needful, because things have to be done the way they should, so as to discourage others who think they can take laws into their hands and go scot-free. But we have had many instances where people were caught with similar things, but nothing happened. I think one of the problems in this nation is that some people are above the law. When you get some information like this, you believe the next news that should come out of it is that yes, they have been arrested, prosecuted, and probably serving a jail term. But this may be the end of what you will hear after this kind of thing. Maybe that is why more people go into it to make quick money. But why only PVC pictures shown here? Ballot papers were not shown, and only the soldiers. This election needs to be cancelled for peace to reign. That is comment here and there. Story for another day. Somebody was caught with 30 million in the last presidential election in Lagos. But till now, nothing. It's only for the media. After the media news, nothing else again. Let all the voters' cards be announced. Yes, let the voters' name be mentioned, called to come and pick. And the election has been postponed. The gubernatorial election has been shifted to March 18 to give them the opportunity. Maybe these are the people that went to INEC office to pick up their voters' card, and for days they were not able to get it. some people have lobbied it, they have cornered the thing to be used in the forthcoming election. If the law of Nigeria exists, this will have not been happening, but it is not. Only two people are handling the law of the country, so who can be afraid of such act? Don't hand them yet to police to avoid taking it to another level. It may be detrimental to this country. We need to ask them how they got all these voters' cards. Let that building be demolished, since it's the landlord that is aiding and abetting these criminals. It should not only be persecuted, but is held demolished. It's not too much. Don't mind them. Later, they will want students to carry their matter for head while they are the cause of bad government. Pvc'S was duly used in my polling unit and in all the local governments around us. There is no hiding place for evil as long as God's hand is on Nigerian nation is concerned. DSS, please help Nigerian nation to do the needful. They must be prosecuted. Well, they have been shouting about this. We have had several instances, but nothing to show. When are we going to get over things like this? How on earth will few people gather over 1,000 Pvc'S? Are they going to print? Can they even use it on their own? Well, INEC has said with Pvc'S, there can't be double votes, or you can't even vote because of fingerprint. Yes, it is true. Nigerians, especially the old people in government, are not ready to say the truth. Say the truth and let the devil be ashamed. We believe that at the end of the day, this matter will be resolved. Look at when you get to INEC office, they will tell you your PVC is not available. How come this one have over 1,600 plus? All I understand in Nigeria is Nigerians are not ready for anything good. Otherwise, who released this PVC to them? How did they procure it? Who paid for it? This must come from INEC staff. If INEC staff did not aid and abet, this thing will not leave their office. They are the custodians of the voters' card. The people must be interrogated so that they will tell us who gave them the permanent voters' card, how much did they pay to get it, and for what purpose, if not to rig election or to deny people from getting their PVC to vote for the candidate of their choice. This must not continue in our nation. We need to be sincere as citizens of this country. Whatever is bad, we should not be indulging it. Well, what is your opinion on this matter? Kindly make it known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Good day.